There is a lot of red in the crypto market, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly why the market had crashed, dumped, corrected, whatever you want to call it. And we also have some very important information that you cannot miss. Are we going to be heading lower is certainly the question on your mind and everyone's mind. Now, if you love emergency, quick, get to the point crypto videos, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe with notifications on, and let me know in the comments below, are you buying this dip? Do you think we are going to head lower is surely the question. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, we can see the entire crypto market is actually down 5%. That is this very significant number. Not only is the crypto market down, but we can see the NASDAQ is down, the Dow Jones is down. We are seeing a significant correction in all markets across the world. And the reason for this is because the Fed had a meeting today, and in their minutes, they said they're going to be raising interest rates by 0.5% very, very soon. So in anticipation of that, people had sold, panic, and that's why we are seeing a lot of red today. And after the meeting, the market had seen a little bit of a bounce. So we haven't really gone down further than the anticipated crash today. We are seeing Dogecoin down 10%. We are seeing a lot of cryptos down significantly. Look, Ethereum down 6%, Bitcoin down 4%. There was a lot of red in the market. But the true question that everyone is asking, okay, is there going to be a bounce in the market? Are we going to see a further correction? And I'm going to show you exactly what's happening and where we are headed. But remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. And if you want to get my exact trades, when to buy cryptocurrencies, when to sell, when to exit, and all of my exact trades, you can speak to me even on the phone. Go ahead and join the Patreon. It is in my top pinned comment or in my video description. So here is the thing. We are taking a look at Bitcoin right now. Let me take off some of these indicators so that we can all see clear. And taking a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin had come all the way down to the support level. We ended up breaking the support, which is this purple box here. And we are attempting to bounce back into the purple box. If we do not bounce back into the purple box, we are more likely going to be seeing a further correction, which I think eventually would find a bottom, and then we would most likely continue our uptrend. But we've had a couple of red days, and this is completely normal, completely healthy, because if we go to the daily time frame, we can see there has been a lot of green. There's been a lot of green these last couple of weeks, and we are just seeing a couple of days of red. We're seeing a consolidation, a little bit of a dip, nothing crazy. I mean, if we take a look at the top to where we are now, we're seeing about a 9 to 10% dip. That's nothing crazy, nothing to be worried about, completely normal, completely healthy, because if we zoom out, we see how bullish times were before and the corrections that we saw. We were seeing 20% corrections, 30% corrections, 25% corrections, and then we had bounced up very, very fast. So the thing is, okay, Miles, should I be selling right now? Should I panic sell? The thing is you never want to sell when the market is crashing. That's not a good time to sell unless you are able to sell when you start breaking support levels before bigger crashes happen. You always want to take profits, especially if you are trading or if you are dollar cost averaging, you're looking for good dips. Now, after 10% dips, those are good dips to dollar cost average into. 10%, 12%, 15% and greater dips, I think, are great opportunities to dollar cost average if that is your strategy. But personally, what I like to do is I like to be conservative and take profits on the tops before these corrections happen, because if you can save 10% of your money at the top, you can buy 10% more at the bottom. So it's always good to take profits, but sometimes it's really hard to take profits because you're asleep and the market starts to move, or you're busy and it's really hard to see what's happening in the market. But here is surely the thing. Now, a lot of people, a lot of new investors, what they do is they end up selling. They panic sell because the prices are crashing and they don't want to lose any more money, and they think that there's going to be a further crash. So a lot of new people sell. And a lot of people, they don't want to sell, even new people, and once they sell, it actually starts to bounce up. Have you ever realized, or have you ever noticed that whenever you sell, you get to the point of selling, you're just exhausted, like, okay, I'm gonna sell, it's gonna go down further, I'm scared. That's exactly when it bounces up. The whales, what they do is they try to manipulate and shake people out of their positions to drop prices as much as possible beyond support levels, scare even technical traders like myself. So whenever you end up getting to the point of wanting to sell, a lot of times that's actually when it starts to bounce up, and that's when it bounces up significantly. So if you would have panicked sold today, you would have lost. If you would have sold at the bottom, you'd have already lost 2%, and that is a lot of money, especially if you have a lot of money, and that's a lot of money for anybody. So I highly advise not to be panic selling when things are red, but you want to sell when things are green, and you buy when things are red. The natural sentiment of our human nature is to sell when things are red, to preserve any further loss, and to buy when things are green. When things are pumping, that's when we naturally want to buy. But if you come to learn experience, especially in my Patreon, where I can give you this wisdom, knowledge, understanding through my own experiences, I tell you guys to buy when things are red, to get greedy when people are fearful, and to become fearful when others are greedy. These are two things I want you to remember. I repeat it again. Become greedy when people are fearful, and become fearful when others are greedy. Warren Buffett said that, and he said it very best. That's the way the market works. So look, if you were fearful here and you would have panicked, you would have lost out on all of that money right there. But if you actually became greedy while others are fearful, you would already be up 2% from this bottom. And you could scalp these little percent trades, and they all add up in time. So just be careful selling when things go down, and try to buy when things are red and sell when things are green, because the market moves in cycles. It's bullish and bearish, whether it's a long-term bearish or bullish cycle, or whether it's in the short term. The market is flipping constantly between bullish and bearish. After things have been green for some time, they're always going to go red. And after things have been red for some time, they're always going to flip green. So keep that in your mind. But here, in conclusion of the market, we are in a very critical area. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, whether the market is going to continue in this downtrend, which is likely at this point, but we are at a very critical key level of support and resistance that has been going on for quite some time for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for a lot of other cryptos, and we are attempting to bounce up. Now, based on the way things are moving, I think we could get a consolidation and then go down. I'm thinking that the bearish scenario is going to be more likely, but I of course hope for the bullish scenario. So we're paying attention to it, and in order for us to confirm if it's going to be bullish or bearish, we have to start breaking these resistance levels. We have to start breaking these support levels over here. We have to start breaking this resistance. Once we start to break up past this, and for Ethereum that's going to be about 3360, it's very likely that we will probably reverse this downtrend and start to continue to head up in a bullish manner. But if we continue to have lower lows and lower highs, we're going to continue bearish. That's what a downtrend is. So as of right now, there is just indecision in the market. We're in neutral territory. We're not bullish. We're not bearish. We've had a correction. We should be bouncing, because after there is a lot of red, as we always see, there always is followed by green. So we are waiting for this bounce. And once the bounce happens, we have to see how actually the bounce does play out, if it's going to be indicating to us whether we are going to continue bullish or bearish. And we will have that information here very, very soon. I will be updating you in the Patreon and also in my videos as soon as possible. Now, if you want to get access to those trade alerts, go ahead and join the Patreon. And if you want to be able to day trade cryptocurrencies tax-free, open up an iTrust Capital account with my link in my video description or in my top comment below. And last but not least, if you want to be able to learn technical analysis like this, I have a crypto trading course that is 66% off in my video description and top pinned comment as well. Now, if you got something out of this video, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you are doing in this current market. Are you fearful? Are you greedy? Are you buying the dip? Are you waiting for the correction to go further if it is going to happen? And I will see you all later. Have a great night.